What's up? What'd you say? Yeah. That's great.
Glad you could join us from Reser Stadium in Corvallis, Oregon. Week 6 of the college football season, and our EA Sports college football coverage continues with what ought to be a great one. It's the San Diego State Aztecs and the Oregon State Beavers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
And a rain game. This is
San Diego State's head coach told me before the game he knows they have got one of the best rushing offenses in the country based on the strength.
So what are y'all doing when you go to New York? Like the kids, like what? How long you guys in New York for?
Strength on strength battle. Who will win at the line of scrimmage? Back to you.
Okay, so you'll just. Well, are you leaving Thursday or leaving Wednesday? Okay, so the kids are just Thursday, Friday, and Monday.
Here we go.
Why did they put you in?
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone.
Yeah, why were you in that return? You know what I mean?
Dropping back, it's Murphy. Rushes on him. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Let's take just a second here and look big picture for Oregon State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
This was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. He'll set up to throw. Swings it out to his running back. There he goes. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion is already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. That's wheeled in. It's Hampton. Makes the grab, but not quite enough.
No, I didn't.
First down, but a good gain on that play.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The run inside. It's Hatcher. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
And the Beavers are marching down the field. Got room. There's some room. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3.
And that's something this offense is going to try to do in this game, and they're doing it early. They want to establish the run game. They want to be more physical. They want to control the line of scrimmage. That's how they're going to attack this defense.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
The Beavers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Unlucky.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the timing just a hair off.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback.
I'm wondering
if
it's the
right now.
What is it?
If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points.
The rain.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Wants to throw again. Takes the easy one to the back. A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range.
And field goal blocks, you can't just spam R2 anymore.
And you need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. That one was leaking and losing altitude fast, but it made it home.
Not the
and that was the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
Yeah, what happened? What, SMU?
Grab behind the line. It's Brown.
Hold that block on the outside. Okay, yeah, so we're going to have some trouble there.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Just held that. We were straight.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sutton. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. This time he wants to throw.
No. Woo.
And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback.
Nah, that's what happened. I thought he would be on the backside.
The defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Got a man in the middle.
It's okay.
Back down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. Turning it on. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch.
Yeah, that's trash.
Offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Self-respecting player.
After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs. Right on the money, he makes the grab in the end zone.
Really nice job working.
But also, that's another problem with this game because if you are the black corner on that, you would not just be like, oh, I'm going to let this guy go.
He did get that extra point through the slippery surface.
There's nobody else on that side. Wait, again?
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Here comes the Beaver offense, ready to go. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Takes the handoff. It's Newberry. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Why?
At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Now it's working.
Back to throw, it's Murphy. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26.
Stop it.
From the gun, wants to pass. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Passes.
Oh, they got me. Oh, it's on me. Oh, my God.
Pass interference and a first down.
I seen it. I hit him early trying to mix
play. You can see all
on
the
that.
contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. To the air on 1st down. Moving out of the pocket.
Yeah.
He will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. To the air, it's Murphy. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And those plays are never going to be on the highlight tapes. But, man, you love a QB that on 3rd down can understand spacing, can understand how to check the football down, let their running back do the rest, get the 1st down, move the sticks, so then you can make the big play later on in this drive.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Running inside, it's Hatcher. And here's the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that'll send us to the 2nd quarter. Timeout is called, and that will be the 2nd charge to Oregon State. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Newberry. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Murphy. Here's the pressure. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
The Beavers with the 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Dumps it off in the flats. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Oregon State. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So
I just booked the recruit this week.
And they finish it with an 11-yard
I just got one this week, like when I turned it a 3-star. But yeah, well, verbal commit. It ain't over yet, right?
Start this drive at their own 25.
No, it's not all the way up. He verbally committed, and I'm like, I want to say like half. I'll show you afterwards too. It don't make no sense.
The Aztecs offense
How he verbal commit, and then he still got 2 more schools he's still talking to.
Down the field, a touchdown would give them the lead. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Awesome job by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack.
I don't know.
Eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows
say,
these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, that's y'all. That Benegal is terrible. This was y'all Michigan quarterback 2 years ago. Yeah, he's terrible.
And now let's see if the offense can
I don't like him. I want nothing to do with him.
The 2nd down misfire. Wants to throw. It's Saunders.
Yo, come on. Where's the pass interference? Oh, my God. Where's the pass interference? Oh, my God.
Sets up the offense for this possession.
Good.
Watching this DB on film, I just love his ability to break on the ball. And I think he was anticipating on 3rd and long that time, the offense throwing it right around the sticks. So he was able to drive on the football and secure that interception.
Now that.
And the Beavers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And a lapse in concentration will back them up 5, but still a 1st and goal. From the gun. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion.
Yes.
Listen, games come down to
you want to let me know when the
red zone. This
after
is a
the
big
score,
spot.
you want to stop then?
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. The run inside. It's Hatcher. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. Going for 6. Touchdown, Beaver! He got it back for the end zone.
Good play. Good. Please let this man. You want to pause it now or after the extra point? Okay, that's cool. Cool. We good. We good.
To be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive.
Well, your kickoffs is your kickoff returns, yeah.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Aztecs offense makes its way onto the field to start this drive. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Sutton. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
139 Albatross. 139 Albatross.
Wants to throw it again, and why not? Trying to beat the D deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. Into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State.
It's because the jams don't work like as they should. You did. And he just beat him off the line and
one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer.
all right.
They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Is it college? You should just do the normal. There you go. Yeah, what is... That's what I'm saying. I don't even know what that is about.
Here's the return from inside his 10.
You think that added to some of it?
On the return before he stopped. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. And they've found no answer so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Back to throw, it's Murphy. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Now you had him, it just hit, yeah, somehow it hit my defender.
For their confidence because they had been scored on earlier, they'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
He's got great speed.
Hey, Spado.
Put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
Ain't no way.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Boston. Picked up 8 yards there, 3rd down and 2. And the Aztecs come to the line in the hurry up. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try to get the first through the air. Plucks it out of the air. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its 4th down.
Oh, come on.
It just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned.
And sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. With the catch, it's Butler.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out-route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Rolling right and going deep.
Okay.
Another incompletion on
I was about to
down.
say, you better not catch
This is
that.
a point where you just got to be able to focus.
And have you found that the
Critical down
punts are
distances
much
in
stronger this game?
Like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw,
The
you got
punts.
to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Punt is on its way. Makes the catch at the 30. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The Aztecs want to crank the tempo.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You throw it to them, and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming.
Well, we've seen this running back make a lot of big plays catching the football, and they've got a lot of different ways to use them. That time, they're just throwing him more of a traditional running back screen, and I really like how they diversify the pass game with this guy in mind. He's a weapon, and they do a good job of being creative when it comes to distributing him the football.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
It's complete to the left. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. He's looking to throw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another down.
After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Trying to bull his way in.
Go.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. The play action fake. Wide out trying to get it in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Now San Diego State will spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. He's looking to throw.
No!
Football, and they'll turn it over on down.
Get the ball!
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
He's right here
So many
right
factors
there.
go into making the big play in the big moment, calling the right play, getting protection. You got it all dialed up. It's perfect. And then he does that. Drops the ball right in his hands.
Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Yeah, if you get sacked in the end zone there, yeah. No, it's no safety.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. Got a man.
Wow.
It's about
Y'all just let him get out there.
but he's got ready for the first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. We start with Stanford in their matchup
Our teams
against
are
the
terrible.
number 2 team,
Like
the
you-
Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's the Cardinal on top right now as they look to dig out of a big hole. Dropping 4 of the first 5 was no way to start a season. Perhaps they found something here today. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC.
San Diego State trying to get things moving on this drive. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Boston. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Block nobody.
Well, nice job finding a crease to go get that first. And, Dave, there's just some running backs out there that feel like they have that sixth sense. They just know where the marker is. They know where that first down marker is, and they're just able to find a way to fall forward and get it.
Oh, and I love when they don't dance. Know the situation, right? Don't bounce things that don't need to be bounced. When I need to stick my face in there and lower my shoulder and get a couple yards, I got to know the situation. Great job by him running the ball physical and finishing the run for
I had to get rid of it because you blitzed me, but
performance so far by this offense. Here in the second half, they need more plays like that. That's a good sign. But you got to be able to put those plays back to back now. Really nice job early in the drive coming up with a big one in your own end. But now you've got to be able to string some of those along now and score some more points.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
So now it's second and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sutton.
oh man,
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker dude really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Keep it on the ground. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a third down stop.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Napier. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there.
I was late too.
You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
Off the RPO, complete. Vic got enough space. Touchdown, Aztecs. They take the lead with the 6. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Murphy. Pocket breaking down. Blasted as he lets it go. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Unloads it left. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. The Beavers will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one.
Yes. Foul.
Now on the return. He gets a block. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position.
I'm saying, can I bring the small one?
Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
And the Aztecs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Just keep slinging it. Throws to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down?
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop, caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning 2. That was beautiful.
The Aztecs have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Sutton. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks,
did you get the extra points for your coach?
What's happening during the game? Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking for room. It's Newberry. Plows through the defense. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Murphy. Looking down the middle. Oh, he can't hang on, and those arms might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be 3rd down.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw on line, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
Under fire. Can't make the play on the interception.
My
And man,
God.
they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth
That is
down.
twice.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey
they got
dirty
jammed.
yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him.
It's all about
letting
the
him feel
jam. That's what
physicality
happened.
of this game,
Remember, you
and
can
not
hit the
letting him
players
feel
within
comfortable.
5 yards.
The Beavers will send out the punt unit. He's got it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Aztecs. The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeps it on the draw. Turning it on. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Maybe some room here.
Oh, my.
And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
No. Why? No. Why?
Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Motion from the wide receiver. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
The jet sweeps don't seem to work in this game. I've tried them too, but it's all your fault. You dropped the pick. You got 2. Did you drop 2, man?
And the Beavers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it.
Yo. You're joking. Yo, your receiver slipped.
And his passing attack has not been great today.
It slipped at the top of his route.
Way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now
this game is a troll. Yo, the man just was running, just slipped.
Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. Back to pass. It's Murphy. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the fourth quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Might be changing the route. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete way down.
It was the dude underneath him, right?
Rises to the occasion.
It was.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man.
I thought it was the dude underneath coming across, the white boy right there.
The clock's running out, like it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. Yeah. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the fourth quarter.
San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. So thanks to the defense, they take over. Big lead in hand, and here's a little room there.
Unlucky.
Touchdown, San Diego State. And the pummeling has started. That score will give them a little more
that'll make no sense.
Here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Escapes the pressure to his right. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to
waiting for the ball the whole time.
They're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case. They just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their one-on-one matchups. Quarterback has missed some throws, and as a result, in the fourth quarter, they barely have 100 yards passing, and that's why they're losing.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. You talk about being handed a chance on a silver platter. 1st and goal from the 3. Tight end now in motion. Going to the run. It's Sutton.
Damn.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
Yes.
They'll try to run it with Washington. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he didn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in. And
touchdown Aztecs. Put 6 on the board. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Okay, so he just...
Here comes the Oregon State offense to get this drive started. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Looking to pass, it's Murphy. The sure hands, it's Butler. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got the lead big. They're just playing a little bit more zone, a little bit more prevent. They're fine letting this offense just chip down the field, but they're wasting time off the clock.
He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky.
Beck's going for the goal line. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party. A late touchdown. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Fielded in the end zone. It's low. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Washington again. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Aztecs decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Not a lot of room to field this one. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense
to the last
lose track
second,
of
and
the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Looking for a man. It's Murphy. He's taking a deep shot. And he tried to
pick
take
the
the
ball
top
off or
off with the
anything,
first
man.
play of the drive and got nothing to show for it.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. He'll try to take it back. Inside the 30. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.